There's a mistaken notion that being pro-life is just caring for a woman right at that moment when she desires to have her child. As Sisters of Life and as the pro-life movement, we care for women and their children all throughout their life. It takes a village to raise a child. And so as Sisters of Life and all of our coworkers, we want to be that village. We want to be that family so that women don't feel alone in this. So we serve women who are pregnant and in need, and we also serve those who have suffered after abortion on their journey of hope and healing. Here in our Toronto mission, we have a mosaic of missions. So in the morning, we may be talking to a woman who is pregnant and in crisis and really mobilizing support around her. And in the afternoon, we may be serving a woman who is suffering after abortion and really seeking mercy, seeking healing after 20, 30, 40 years after her abortion. Our women tell us that the worst thing that they can hear from someone when they say they're pregnant is, "I will support you in whatever you decide." That's the worst thing because she feels even more alone. But what she really wants to hear is, "You can do this. I believe in you. You are strong and I'm with you every step of the way." When a woman calls us who's in crisis, she automatically becomes part of our family. And with being part of our family, we serve them all throughout the life of their child. So we have birthday parties when they turn 5, when they turn 10, when they turn 15. Thanks be to God, we have hundreds, if not actually thousands, of volunteers and co-workers of life that join us in this life-saving mission. And whether it's doctors, nurses, women who take them out for a cup of tea, men who build cribs, people who donate diapers, baby clothes, every practical thing, lawyers who can help them with immigration, people who are willing to hire them for a job, people who have housing that can offer them housing. Every practical need that a woman who is pregnant and in need and in crisis, anything that she needs, we have coworkers and volunteers that can meet that need. We really see that our role is to provide a space, a loving space, a safe place for them to have all the pressures released from them so that they can make a clear choice, which is what their deepest heart's desire is to choose life for themselves and their children. Not only do we serve women who are pregnant and in crisis, but we also journey with those who have experienced the suffering of abortion, and we accompany them on this road of hope and healing. Before they had the abortion, there were lies that say, "It's your body, it's your choice. You could do whatever you want. This'll just be an eraser. You'll go back to the way it was." And they felt betrayed afterwards. They're the first to tell us, "Sister, after my abortion, something radically changed. I experienced depression, anxiety, substance abuse. I felt horrible. I felt like I needed to punish myself. I felt anger, regret, all the symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder and post-abortion syndrome." The women that come to us and reach out for hope and healing after abortion are hurting tremendously, and they desire so much to be validated in their grief. And once we acknowledge to them that the suffering they're going through is normal, this is grief, there is this release, this, "Oh my goodness, I'm not crazy." Once they're able to acknowledge the pain is real and that they're not making it up, that this is the result of the loss, the incredible loss that they've experienced in their life. It's the journey towards healing. For those who are suffering after abortion, we have a beautiful ceremony where women can entrust their child that has been lost, representing a rose, to the Divine Mercy image. And after they entrust their child to Jesus, there's a book of life. And so we keep that book outside of our chapel, and it becomes a real tangible memorial place for a loss that there's no funeral, there's no gravesite, there's no place where they can go back to remember their loss. But this book of life honors the memory of their children. So when I hear the words, I am, as Sisters of Life, it brings me back to the words of our founder, John Cardinal O'Connor. It's in our being, not in our doing. It's who we are that matters, not what we do. And so wherever a woman finds herself, whether she's in an abusive relationship and she's pregnant and she's in need, we'll surround her with God's love and mercy. Whether it's been 20, 30, 40 years after her abortion and she feels she's trapped, she feels trapped in darkness, we surround her with God's love and mercy. The anchor is that every human life is sacred, is precious from the moment of conception until natural death. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to serve on both ends, to reach out to God's love and with His love, with His mercy, with His life.